friends, I'm speaking louder than words. This video I'm doing some gel press printing with some acrylic paint. As you can see, I've squirted out 2 colors onto the plate, added some Liquitex fluid matte medium, and then stirring them together with a kitchen spatula. Needless to say, the kitchen spatula never really goes back into the kitchen once I use it for paint. Even though I'm using non-toxic paint, I just don't want to chance it. Then I take a brayer and blend out the 2 colors after a thin layer has been rolled out. Select a stencil and then press the paper that I'm using onto the plate. This particular one, it's like a piece of die-cut cardboard, and so I actually had to use my fingers to kind of go down deep into it and make sure that there's good coverage. Then I remove the stencil and press down another piece of paper to get the ghost print. Pull that off, see how it looks. Ooh, we got a nice ombre effect there. And then finally I take a cleanup print using a piece of basically thick white tissue paper, or some people use deli paper for this purpose. Ooh, check that out. That particular paper is really good for collaging, especially with matte medium into a journal. Well, I skipped a little step there, but I had red, yellow, and blue onto the page, some matte medium, and again, stirring them together. This was kind of a wild card. Once everything's rolled out onto the plate, though, it almost reminded me of that type of foam or carpet padding. Taking a look at the print, and hey, it's even on a gymnastics page. More paint onto the plate. Adding some fluid matte medium. Stirring everything together. I start with the white in this case, just because I don't want to have to clean off the spatula too much between colors, and obviously white isn't going to muddy anything up. I go through the step of adding matte medium because otherwise straight acrylic paint, sometimes the pages stick together. This one I went with a little bit kind of an unconventional rolling pattern, but I really like how this one turns out, and sort of did a few passes at the end to blend all the colors together. Select a stencil. This one was hand cut from a thick glossy magazine page. Did some unconventional placement of it. Placed down the paper that I want to print it on. Oh my gosh, cool. Remove the stencil to pick up the ghost print, since there's leftover paint on the plate still. Smoothing down another piece of paper, making sure I've got good contact. That one turned out cool. And then finally, here are what some of the prints look like at the very end. Feel free to like and subscribe. See you next time.